What is up, everyone? It's a Wednesday night here in Miami, February 15th, 2023. The time is about 6 o'clock in the evening. Temperature 75 Fahrenheit, 24 Celsius. And we're looking out into the Biscayne Bay from Maurice Gibbs Park. I spent pretty much all day today at the Miami International Boat Show, largest boating and yachting event in the world. Had a lot of fun, got too much video to be honest. I think I'm good with videos for the boat show for quite a few days, plus I have even more to cover. That's how large this boat show is. But I want to walk around South Beach for a little bit today. There's a water taxi coming from the Herald Plaza at the Venetian Marina. I actually took this water taxi from that side to get to South Beach. It was a lovely ride. They don't normally run these water taxis, but during the boat event they have these available for people who attend the boat show. Yes, Dutchman, I did run into James and Carla today while they were doing their live stream at the Miami Boat Show. I was busy making my own video, but I'll try to get my video of the convention center up by tomorrow morning so you can all enjoy that. I thought it was a pretty extensive show and there's still a lot more that I haven't seen. Cynthia, I'm at Maurice Gibbs Park in South Beach. It's part of the Sunset Harbor neighborhood, just north of the Venetian Causeway. Yes, Andreas, I did do a collaboration with Terry, the barefoot vlogger, as well at the boat event. I had a lot of fun today at the convention center as well as Herald Plaza, the water taxi. But today's Miami Boat Show has concluded. It ended at exactly 6 p.m. But it'll be here tomorrow until Sunday. Every day it opens at 10 a.m. I think since I'm already at Sunset Harbor, I'd like to check it out. Not too many people in Miami, or people who visit Miami rather, know about Sunset Harbor. It's kind of like a hidden gem of sorts in South Beach with several restaurants and beautiful water views. As you can see here, we have a gorgeous sunset over Miami right now. Cynthia is asking if late June is a good time to go to Miami or July. I think either month is a great time to come to Miami. Granted, you are coming in the middle of the summer, so expect humid conditions and also rainy conditions as well. So if you don't enjoy that, then maybe that's not a good time to come. I think this might be one of the last boats going to the mainland. So here you can see the the schematic of all the transportation options here. Basically, I attended here the Miami Beach Convention Center, which is the main area where they have this boat show. There's also a free shuttle for boat event customers that'll take you here to Maurice Gibb Park. This dotted line is the ferry. It will stop at Harold Plaza here, which is another main area, and you could transfer to another ferry, two other ferries. One goes here to the Yacht Haven Grand Miami, and the other one goes here to the Museum Park Marina. And there's also land shuttles that go between the two, but those, as you might expect, get stuck in traffic. The land shuttles are completely free to ride, but the water taxi, you need to pay $15 for a daily access pass. That's what I did. And there's the water taxi leaving now to Harold Plaza. I think that's the last boat of the day. Last boat? No. Oh, it's not? No. All right. How long? Oh.
If we're not here, you're out of luck.
Okay.
Uber.
Yeah, Uber, yeah, and stuck in traffic. Sonia says $15 is fair. Yeah, you get to ride as many times as you want for the day. But I'm not riding that back because I have to be near the convention center today. Donald Shaw says that's a lot of money to pay for the water taxi. Actually, it's not, Donald, because Uber or car service will be more expensive. Plus, you get to avoid the traffic. And a similar service, the Poseidon Ferry, I think is pretty comparable in price. But I was able to ride it back and forth today, so it's basically like $7.50 a ride, which if you think of it that way is not bad. Hung Mao says no need to pay tips. Well, they do have a bucket that says tips is appreciated, so you're not required to pay tips, but they do appreciate it. Here's Sunset Harbor. The Stiltsville Fish Bar over there. It's pretty well known. Sardinia restaurant, I think it's an Italian restaurant. And there's parking available. I'm not sure how much the parking costs here. I do know that you can pay for parking online at the Miami-Dade Arena. I believe they charge $30 for the whole day. I would think the prices here will also be pretty similar. But I do have to give you a PSA about this boat event though. Be prepared to spend some money because you do need to pay for parking. The food there is expensive. And also if you plan to ride this water taxi, it's an additional fee, $15 on top of the ticket that you already paid. But it's to be expected. This event is mainly there to sell boats, advertise services, and also products. You're also helping to support local businesses as well. This is the main shopping area of Sunset Harbor. the Sunset Harbor Shops. You can walk right through this to the other side if you want to. Greg is coming to Miami in early September to get on a cruise. I need to stay the night before. What is a decently priced hotel that's not too far from the ports? I've never been to Miami before. In terms of hotels, I believe there are a few available on Biscayne Boulevard. I think the Holiday Inn may be what you might need, although you should check some of the other options that they have. That's not too far from the port. This is a pretty large condo high-rise. North tower of whatever complex this is. I'm sure they have some great views of the Biscayne Bay and also downtown Miami on the other side. It's actually been a while since I've been to this part of South Beach. Let's walk over to the other side here. I ate at a few of these restaurants before, not this one. This is Pub Valley Sushi. I would actually recommend for people attending the boat event who go to the convention center to eat over here at the Sunset Harbor Shops or even Lincoln Road. The food at the convention center, while it was adequate, I'm sure is nowhere as near as tasty as some of these places, nor as generous with the food portions. Here's the Publix supermarket. Barcelona Tapas and Gin Bar. This is one of the busiest restaurants I've seen here. Barcelona. I think Lucali is over here too. This is the same Lucali from Brooklyn, New York, the same pizzeria, which is, I think some people even rate this as the highest rated pizzeria in New York. I'm not sure how their Brooklyn location is or their Miami location. Never tried their pizza before, but it's the same company, same owner, Lucali Miami. Oh, Sonia, it was Barceloneta, not Barcelona. I wonder how much the parking is here. Oh wow, this is a municipal garage. The parking here is actually not too bad. $20 max daily, and it's like $2 an hour. That's not bad at all. Good spot to know. For some reason in Miami Beach, well, South Beach specifically, I find that the street parking is more expensive than the garage parking. The municipal garage parking is always the least expensive for some reason, and they're always the same price. Oh, Ali, I remember when you showed the parking prices in Boston. It's crazy. Yeah, parking prices can be a little bit pricey depending on where you are. Here's a Mexican restaurant, Tequistan. The food that this guy brought out looked very good. Casa Bufala.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Have you eaten here before? How's the food?
Very good.
Very good.
Very good restaurant.
Nice. I have to try it sometime.
Italian pizzeria restaurant.
Yeah.
Good drink.
Perfect. All right. Enjoy. Bye-bye. Look, they even have seating on this side. Lots of space. Oh, even on a lemon tree. I think those are real trees. Or maybe it's fake. No, they're real trees. These are real oranges. I touched it. Wow. Elizabeth, best places to stay when visiting Miami. It depends on what you want. I mean, if you're like most tourists, you'll probably want to hit South Beach. You want to hit Bayside Marketplace, maybe the Brickell area, Coral Gables. So those are good places to start if you want to do what most people do and consider tourist attractions.
She was so pleasant.
I would say like the #1 tourist attractions in Miami are Bayside Marketplace, South Beach, probably Brickell, Wynwood, and maybe the Vizcaya Museum. I would say those are like the top 5, so that's a good starting point to your planning if you want to see all those places. Delicious raw kitchen juice. Hannah's asking if I'm planning to do any coverage of the South Beach Wine and Food Festival next week. I'm traveling from Minnesota to work it. I'll have to look into that. I didn't even know there was an event like that occurring. But thanks for bringing it to my attention. So this restaurant across the street, the Dia restaurant, I've eaten at before, except today it doesn't look like it's open. Elizabeth Short with a $20 super chat. Thank you so much, Elizabeth, for the generous super chat. Thank you very much. And I hope you enjoy my suggestions on what to see and what to do in Miami. Let's cross the street here. Maybe I could walk towards the convention center. Maybe head over to Lincoln Road. Cynthia says, thank you. Now where should I stay? It depends what you want. I mean, some people, they like the boutique hotels of South Beach. And then you also have downtown Miami that has a few hotel options available on Biscayne Boulevard. There's the Intercontinental. I mean, that's probably like the real tourist area to book. Downtown Miami, the South Beach boutique hotels, or the hotels in Mid Beach, like near the Fontainebleau. Those are your main options for hotels if you want like tourist attractions and things to do. But I find in general it's less expensive to stay in the downtown Miami area compared to Miami Beach. This is actually a pretty big sushi restaurant. It just says sushi and it has a logo of a fish. Not sure how it is. I want to cross the street and take a look at it. Katie's asking how far are you from downtown? I'd say about 5 or 6 miles.
She went, I'm off it. That's why.
Let's see what's going on with this sushi restaurant. It just says sushi, that's the name of it. Unless there's a another name that I'm not familiar with. This is such a busy place. I'm not sure if it's this busy because of the boat event or if it's normally this busy. And this is a Wednesday evening, folks. This is midday. But anyway, it must be good considering all these people are here. Devin says it's busy because you're there. No, they can't be. I've never been to this restaurant. This is a rad spot, the gallery. Some cute decorations. Ali says not into sushi these days, and that's understandable. I know a lot of people, they don't like sushi. Donald says, I hope your car is okay. Perfectly fine. Started it up the other day and drove it. No problem. Though it did sound like this Toyota car did have some trouble starting, the blue one. Looks like there's a building going up here. HT's asking what's your full-time job, Action Kid? Encouraging a positive environment and inspiring others. Donald says more construction. Absolutely. Lots of construction here in Miami. Beach scooter rentals here. Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Great.
You doing a vlog?
Yeah, live stream on YouTube.
What is it
I'll go
about?
this
What?
way.
What is
I
it
just
about?
walk around different areas and I show people like Sunset Harbor, restaurants and stuff. Yeah.
Okay,
your
we
YouTube
tourists here too.
Oh, cool.
What's your YouTube name?
It's Action Kid. Check me out.
Action Kid.
Yeah.
Hey, so look.
Hey, y'all go check out Action Kid, my boy.
Hey, so look, this moped place right here.
Yeah. They're good? Oh. All right.
Listen, moped had an oil leak. It dripped oil on my shoes.
Uh-oh.
$120 shoes, bro. They gave me $10 back.
Oh my, that
So-
sucks.
All your followers, do not come to the beach scooter rental.
All right.
No go. I'm out of here.
You heard the guy.
Follow me on Instagram, man. Coolie Cool.
Okay.
At Coolie Cool.
Big fish, do doggy. Go check out the clothing line. We live. Thank you.
Coolie
All
Cool,
right.
KOOLEYCOOL. Go follow me.
See you later, man.
Bye.
All right, live testimonial here. Beach scooter rental, no bueno. Not good. Hang with Mark Mom. Happy Wednesday to you, Action Kid. Still replaying your New York streams with a smile. Excellent. Beach towing services. I just took a look at the fee there. It's $145 for the basic.
The way how she come and tell us like y'all can go like I know these bitches.
Now it's going to be a little bit tricky to cross the street. I think I should cross here and then again, if I can. Wait, I'll go this way. Why don't they have a crosswalk like over there somewhere, but I'll just go here and then I'll go right, I guess. Yeah, Donald, I saw that. It really pains me when I see car wrecks like that. Bayou Bengal says looks like a pretty evening in Miami. Oh, it is. Gorgeous day out. Jose De Villa says beach towing and Tremont towing are such a racket with their predatory towing practices, holding people's car hostage. Ugh. I don't know if that's a good thing, having the beach place next to each other. They may complement each other. All right, let's cross the street now. Yes, doggy, let's cross the street now. Hangman Mark, Mom, what's $145 a year to pick up your car at the towing place? I'd like to cross the street here,
And I do showroom.
and we'll pass in
filming
front of
everywhere.
the Miami
That's
Beach
the
Convention
thing.
Center.
So it would be super nice because it's really good money.
Mason asking if it's worth it to get a scooter instead of a car in Miami. It depends on what your needs are. I mean, if you don't really need to transport a lot of goods, then maybe a scooter is a good option for you because they're more maneuverable. You have a lot more parking options. They usually get better gas mileage, or an electric one doesn't use any gas at all. But if you need to go long distances, you need something more reliable to take you there, then a car would be better. It's all based on your personal situation. Just like I would never imagine taking a car to do my daily business in most places I go to in New York City. It just doesn't make sense for me. There's some people where it does make sense and I won't stop them from getting a car, but for most people in New York, it doesn't really make sense. Hannah Peterson with $20. Thank you, Hannah. Appreciate the support. Thank you very much. Glad you could watch and join in. I think we may be in luck. The light's about to change. Do have to be careful though, because there's a bunch of cars in the intersection. I think I could risk crossing now. Traffic seems to be backed up enough that I can make it. And even though I own a scooter, there's a lot of times I don't even take my car out because it doesn't make sense. Just like today, I didn't even think twice about not taking my car out. I was like, scooter it is today, because look at all this traffic. Usually in Miami, when I do take my car out, it's usually for longer distances and during days where I don't expect there to be too much traffic. That's when I use my car. But when I expect a lot of traffic during big events like this, like the Miami Boat Show, I keep my car parked where it is and I take the scooter out. Or I plan my day around the inconveniences of all this traffic. A lot of people are freaking out now because they can't go anywhere.
Jag har ju flyttat också. De är så ont i fötterna.
Jose says boat show always had horrible traffic. Well, I was lucky I took the water taxi then. That avoids any kind of road traffic, period. I'm glad that option is available. Plus it makes sense because it's a boat show. They want to have a boating option or a water option. I wonder if these people are waiting for a bus to go over to Miami because the boat show is over now. I even think the public transit options now are going to be very limited or super crowded.
Bom, chega.
We're actually getting close to the Miami Beach City Hall and also the convention center where the boat show is held. Well, the main event of the boat show. I wonder if part of that boat show is still on, even though the official hours are closed now. Gus says, looks like a nice calm evening in Miami. Enjoy your evening stroll, AK. Thank you so much. Riverside Walks asking where is the cheaper parking in Miami Beach. The least expensive parking that I find in South Beach here, Miami Beach is a big city, is at the municipal parking garages. The main one is across the street from the Miami Beach City Hall at 17th Street and Pennsylvania Avenue. But there's also a few around that are inexpensive. It starts at $2 for, I believe, an hour of parking, and there's a $20 maximum daily rate. But you can park for like 5-6 hours for like $9-10, I think, which is quite reasonable, I think. There's street parking, which is like $5 an hour here. I don't really think there's that much traffic over here now. I thought there would be more. Here's the bus to downtown Miami, number S. Oh, letter S, not number. There's still seats available. This one, on the other hand, looks like there's not that much seating. A lot of impatient people here, and understandable. Here's the main Macy's building in downtown South Beach, or in South Beach. Let's see how drivers react to me on the crosswalk crossing with the walk signal. Well, it's counting down now, but good driver there. Sometimes you really don't know how people will react when they're flustered and in traffic. So I'm going to pass by the Miami Beach City Hall soon, as well as the convention center and also the parking garage that I mentioned. The main parking garage with a lot of spots. So this building over here to my left is the City Hall building. Can't really see it too well. You'll be able to see it better on the other side. Lewis, you're wrong on that. Today was the opening day for the boat show. But tomorrow will open up again at 10 a.m. This is the main parking garage, the main municipal parking garage across from the City Hall. And if you didn't know it's the City Hall, it's labeled right there. And here's the convention center. I spent over 2.5 hours inside this convention center today, covering the entire main floor and the second floor. I hope I'm able to get that video up for tomorrow. I should be able to, because I don't think there was that much editing needed. And why are there two cats here by the Miami Beach City Hall? They look like strays, but they seem to be well fed. I'm not here to harm you, kitty kitty. Wow, there's a lot of cats here. There's another one over there. There's another one over there too. What is this, a cat sanctuary, the Miami Beach City Hall? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I see. There's a sign there. It says, monitored colony. Do not feed the cats. So they know it's a population that lives here. They do seem to be taken care of. A lot of cats. Well, at least they have company here with the city hall. Thank you, Carlos Capero with $1.49. Thank you, Carlos. Appreciate the support. Thank you very much. So now we know the Miami Beach City Hall has a cat colony. And here is the convention center. Pretty large one. I don't think anyone can get in right now unless you have official business there. But you will see when I went in there close to 10 in the morning today and spent most of my time. Right now I'd like to make it over to Lincoln Road, which is the main pedestrian mall in South Beach. Yeah, Gary, I'm pretty sure there's people who take care of the cat colony there at the city hall. Chris H says, good evening, looking forward to the boat show. I was really impressed with the boat show today. I can't wait to work on the video or videos. I have a lot of video from the boat show and put it up. Simply D Beauty, Lincoln Mall can get packed. Oh, absolutely. Look how busy this parking garage is now to get out because everyone knew the inexpensive location to park at, so now they're all exiting at the same time. Let's see how long this line is at the parking garage. I am curious. I sure avoided a long line to get out of this garage. Actually, it doesn't seem to be that bad. Just like 5 or 6 cars long. And you can even walk behind this to get to Lincoln Road on the back. This is going to be like this for a while, I think, because everyone's exiting the parking garage. But I think there should be an exit over here in the lower left corner. Or lower right, I'm not sure, like. Can I exit over here? No, it doesn't look like there's an opening. Oh, there's an opening. We can go out this way and head to Lincoln Road. Hopefully my connection doesn't go bonkers because I'm in the parking garage. We're getting some buffering. I mean, I kind of expected it with a lot of all right, here we are at the back. Lincoln Road is over here.
Yo tengo poco.
I wonder if any of the people from the convention center spilled out onto Lincoln Road. Because normally Wednesday night is not a popular night to be here. I think it happened, yeah. There's a lot of people here tonight. A lot of people. Tom's asking the cheapest way from MIA to Miami. I was able to get from the airport to downtown Miami with public transit for $225. I have a video on that coming soon. Daniel says, looks extra nice here with the palm trees. Oh yes, completely agree with you there. This is my favorite part of South Beach. I've mentioned it a lot. But I find it's the most pedestrian friendly, and there's a lot of things to do here. The Miami Timeout Market is actually down one block over there. Hello. Tony's asking if there's a lot of bugs and mosquitoes yet. I haven't really noticed many right now. Simply D Beauty, have you been to Española Way? Haven't been there in years. I went there recently, yes. It's pretty lively there. Oh, Lechon Asado, that's right. The Coconut Grove Art Festival this weekend. That might be interesting to check out as well. This is the end of the pedestrian mall on Lincoln Road. Well, Lincoln Road still continues further for a few blocks until it gets to the beach. You know, this gym is brand new. The Gymage Miami Lifestyle Resort. I didn't see this open the last time I was here. But it looks very good. There's a lot of people in it already, using all the machines, exercising.
Prego.
That's right, Donald. I was only in New York for 10 days. Arrived February 2nd and I left February 13th. I want to head over to the beach and then maybe I'll loop back around to check out the other side. Hey, the Bing Buzz. Yes, I did do a lot for 10 days. I covered pretty much all I wanted to and more when I was in New York. I think I covered the Lunar New Year events and Grand Central Madison pretty extensively on my trip to New York. I also encountered probably the coldest weekend in New York in a while, that weekend when I arrived. By the way, speaking of New York, I don't know what I'm doing with this still in my wallet. I still have this in the first slot of my wallet. Like, why do I need this? No one's gonna take this down here. I have to remember to rearrange my my wallet now because I'm so used to having cards and transportation passes in a certain place. And especially transportation passes. It's like, since I travel a lot, I have a whole collection of them. I have the New York City Metro card, I have the Quebec one, the Opus card, I have the Toronto Presto card, I have the Washington DC Metro card, I have the Boston Charlie card. It's like, I'm losing track of all these transportation cards. I have to keep them in a drawer and like, take one out as I need them. At least here in Miami, I don't need to worry about getting a transportation card because I just tap and go at the machine.
This can do everything. I go, I can't throw my boat. He's like, you got me there. I was like, right?
It's actually very beneficial for me to just pay as I go with Miami Transit because I don't really use public transit that often in Miami. I use it occasionally. And don't tell the Miami-Dade Transit Authority this, but sometimes a lot of their machines don't work on the bus. So you tap your car on the reader, you keep trying, and then the bus driver says, it's fine, go, go. Or it's too busy and they don't even want to bother with people paying. Like, just come on, go. That's why I don't buy that's why I don't buy a timed pass in Miami. Jose says, go here in New York City using Omni instead of using a Metro card. Yeah, the reason why I don't use Omni is because even though it may be more convenient, I don't think it's more beneficial for me, because they start their unlimited rides on a Monday, and that's when the timer starts for their unlimited rides for the 7-day pass. They don't start it immediately like a Metro card. Plus, Omni isn't accepted everywhere Metro card is accepted, especially the Roosevelt Island tram and the Nassau Intercounty Express buses, and also the B line buses do not accept Omni. Also, New Jersey's PATH trains do not take Omni as well. You can load balance on a Metro card and it'll deduct the fare. That's why I don't use Omni still, because Metro card is still a better payment option. It's accepted in more places. Also, the unlimited use timer is a lot more beneficial. Okay, here we are at the last walkway for Lincoln Road before we hit the beach. And then I will turn back around. Oh yeah, speaking of transit passes too, I also have Taipei's Easy Card as well, I think they call it. I forgot about that one. Gary says I'm buffering again. It's still showing that I have a good signal. And I usually am pretty good with service until I walk down this way. So I think I'm okay. Lincoln Road beach walk. Except we won't be able to see the beach that well. And I don't want to be walking on a dark beach either. I might get eaten by a shark on the beach here somewhere. Can you see anything? Because I can't really. I can't even see the ocean. But you know, it does look nice, these palm trees here with the silhouette of the buildings in the back. I don't want to go down this way because I'll start losing service. I'm only using Verizon here. Simply D saying on a full moon you can see the ocean. That's very true. Crikey73 says you're an adventurous fellow. I'll give you that. Thanks, Crikey. Being adventurous is good. Egg says, hey Action Kid, I landed on runway 22 yesterday. Also, do you prefer Delta or Spirit Airlines? I've actually never flown on Spirit Airlines. I've only heard stories that it's a low-cost airline, but they charge you for anything extra, even for carry-on items and personal items as well. I mean, I'm actually open to flying Spirit Airlines, but the times that I do want to fly, Spirit Airlines doesn't offer them. But I'll keep looking. I'm open to flying Spirit Airlines. Here's the Ritz-Carlton Hotel. Yeah, Hung Mao, I hear bad stories about Spirit Airlines all the time, but I'm open to flying them. But the three biggest US airlines are American Airlines, Delta Airlines, and United Airlines. Those are the top three. I've also flown with Porter Airlines when I went to Canada and Air Canada. And when I went to Taiwan, I took EVA Air. Before that, I don't really remember the airlines I flew. I flew JetBlue to Mexico City. And I'm sure I flew JetBlue somewhere else too. I don't remember, but JetBlue was pretty good. But I enjoyed my experience with Air Canada and Porter as well as EVA Air. Christina Carew says Air Canada was your first trip to Toronto from New York. Very nice. We may have to cross over this way. Walking signal. Jack Ale says won't be flying American Airlines again. They lost my carry-on. Uh-oh. I know that could be frustrating when an airline loses your luggage. I try to be a little bit sympathetic to the airlines when something does happen. Maybe it's just one employee that loses your luggage and the rest of the airline at other locations, their employees are pretty good. Sometimes companies can have a bad day, you know. It's only when you have like repeated complaints of airlines constantly losing your luggage that then it becomes a problem. It's kind of like a restaurant too. I mean, sometimes I give a restaurant the benefit of the doubt. I go the first time, it's excellent, 10 out of 10. I go the second time, it's 8 out of 10. I'd be like, okay, they were a 10 out of 10 the first time, and now it's an 8 out of 10. I'll let it pass. Third time you go, it's a 2 out of 10. You're like, oh, what happened here? Like, this food is not good anymore. Maybe the chef changed just for that one day, or the other guy was sick. And then I come back the next day, it's a 10 out of 10 again. So maybe it's just a one-off thing, but. It's like that with products too, like electronics. Sometimes you get a dud. Sen City 85 saying consistency is key. It really is. Donald Shaw asking, what is the worst airport you've been in? I'm trying to think. Actually, I think out of recent history, it would have to be Pearson International Airport in Toronto. I didn't like how it was treated at the check-in counter. The security line was not handled very well, and also the waiting area at my gate was very small and overcrowded. So I would say Pearson Airport I did not like at all. And before that, I have limited memory of how my other airport experiences were. Keck W is saying, how do you like Miami compared to New York? It's different. I like both places. Depends on what you want. I like Miami for its positive things, and I like New York for its positive things. I really don't think you could compare the two. I'm sure Miss Lobo Bob, Pearson's not representative of the city. Absolutely true. Miss Lobo Bob says my Toronto streams were fun. I really enjoyed my time in Toronto. I would definitely have another visit at Toronto. And Simply D Beauty wants me to go to Kendall. I'm working on that, Simply D Beauty. I'd love to visit Kendall. Robert Anderson, who has better food, New York or Miami? This is a very tough question because there can be better in different cuisines, and there can also be better in terms of diversity, and it can be better in terms of quality as well. If you want Latin food, Miami has the better food. If you like diverse food from all over the world, New York City is better. And if you want pizza, New York City is better. So it's really on what type of food and what you really consider to be quote unquote better. I've found some great ethnic food in Miami as well, which I would consider sometimes even better than New York's. But overall, I really like New York City in terms of its diversity, and there's no competition when it comes to food choices when it comes compared to New York. So in that way, I guess it's better. I like to be more varied in my food choices. That's why I would put New York City ahead of Miami in terms of the food scene. Keck W is asking how is the public transport in Miami. Not great, but it's not horrible either. At least there is a train line. There's buses. I know there's places in the US that don't even have those. It's very limited to where you can go with them, but I guess it's okay, but it could be a lot better. Here's the tapalia again, Spanish cuisine. I ate here recently, it's excellent. Also, when my friend Jaycation was here, he loved the food at this place. Hannah Peterson asking if you know much about the Miami Beach trolley. I was thinking of using this as a mode of transportation instead of Ubers and Lyfts. You know, Hannah, I looked into it and I've been on the Miami Beach trolley. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult to know when it's going to arrive. I check my transit apps and sometimes that gives me a good idea. But I think the waits for those trolleys can be up to 30 minutes. And if you're not comfortable waiting that long, it may be more beneficial to take a car service like Uber. I think I've waited like 20 minutes for a Miami Beach trolley one time. And if you value your time, then maybe the trolley's not worth it for you. Here's the happy. I was like, oh, this is not happy hour restaurant. This is 7 Spices. The dinner menu. Looks like a great place. Oh, RK516, you and me both. My favorite part of South Beach, right here, Lincoln Road. Look at this place, it's so busy. They're all in line for this place, Ule Ule Steakhouse, or Ole Ole Steakhouse. I guess people are really in the mood for steak tonight. This is what I would say to be the most picturesque part of Lincoln Mall Road. Yeah, Donald, I do see that. A lot of people are dining out tonight. I think a lot of it could be overflow from the convention center because the Miami Boat Show just ended for the day at 6 p.m. So what do you do when you have thousands of people when the convention center closes and they're hungry? They're going to come here. Incredible asks if I prefer JFK more or EWR more. and which is faster to Midtown Manhattan? That may be a little bit more tricky now because Newark Airport, EWR, is geographically closer to Midtown now, but now JFK Airport has direct connection to the east side with the Grand Central Madison station opening. So I would say I would prefer JFK over EWR because it's more convenient for me to get to. But for Midtown Manhattan, EWR is probably the most convenient. But my preferred airport is LaGuardia Airport in New York City. To me, that's by far the most convenient airport for me to get to. Also, I think that you get the best views flying into and out of LaGuardia Airport of New York City. Wow, what a cute dog. Here's a Miami Beach trolley. This is South Beach Loop A, clockwise. There's also a counterclockwise loop as well. Let's take a walk up here. Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Here's the Lincoln Eatery. I actually ate here for lunch today. I'll be putting up a review of the place I ate at in Lincoln Eatery on Action Kid Extra. Not my first time I've eaten at the Lincoln Eatery, but the place I chose today was excellent. Cruzy Tomsy says that bus looked like a tram. Yeah, they designed it that way to, I guess, promote that it's a free trolley or a free method of transportation. This is actually a pretty large Mexican restaurant. Tacombi. They have birria, tacos de birria. It looks like a pretty large spot. I wonder if a lot of people came here for lunch during today's convention center event. I'm going to press the button just to make sure.
Wait. Wait.
That was pretty quick. We didn't have to wait too long. Oh, here comes another Miami Beach trolley. Which one is this? This says it's the Middle Beach Loop. I'm gonna say hi to these cats again and then sign off the stream. I think there's a good place to wrap up the stream. There's a cat up there, and there's how many cats here? Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in front of me, 8. All you cat lovers out here, you're gonna love this. Oh, they're all gonna run away from me. They're all looking at me like, who is this guy? What's this cat looking at? What a strange cat. There's also another cat down there. Wait, where's the cat? I'm zoomed in too much. There it is. Another cat there. How many cats are there? Wow. Why are they all scared of me? This one's not running away, nor is this one. This cat's like, I'm too tired to walk away from you, human. Don't bother me. Hi. Hi. They're all looking at me like, I don't want anything to do with you. All right, I'm gonna sign off here. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for putting up with my following of you, Kat. Appreciate your patience. Thank you so much for the support, everyone. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Say bye. Yeah, he said bye to me.